y'all? Thank you so much for tuning into another episode of Inside Atlanta. I'm your girl, Jet Black, and with me I have...
I'm Sky, you guys.
And welcome back to my dog, my little sister, my homie, my East Coast correspondent, Mary.
Hi. Hey, everybody.
Well, we so missed you because obviously you can't be replaced, and we'll talk about that later.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah. Welcome back. We're so happy to have you. What have you been doing in this quarantine, girl?
The same thing as everyone doing. Nothing.
Oh, no, it's
reading
things.
I know. I've been reading a lot. I've been studying a lot. I've been trying to do the certification, and working and taking care of a child, working full time, taking care of a child, being a wife. Nothing.
Nothing at all, right?
Nothing. Which is everything.
Okay.
Yeah. Same here. We went back to school in the building officially last Wednesday. So I was in there with my mask on, my face shield, my gloves. So we're only able to work on each other. When we come in, they do check our temperature. You do have to sign a paper saying whether you've been sick or not in the last couple of days, if you've been around someone that's been sick or not in the last couple of days. So the time is winding down. I'm about to graduate and I'm so excited. Oh, class of 2020.
Yes.
But yeah, it's a lot going on, and I saw a lot of people outside last night, a lot of people outside tonight, but there's too much going on.
That is the craziest thing. I saw that IG post. It looked like it was Freaknik out there. I've never. That's ridiculous. I mean, are people and at that nobody had a mask on
at all. Not one
here in New York. You'll get arrested.
They should be.
Yeah,
they should be, because it seemed like they're just passing it around. It's a hot mess.
Right, probably.
Right. I think people are acting like it's cured, but it's not. We are in the exact same place that we were before the stay at home.
For sure.
They're gonna put us. I promise. I'll bet you any amount of money they're gonna put us back in the house, and it's gonna be for a long time. And because it's at my school is at Lenox Mall. Right. It's attached to it, so everybody was out yesterday. Everybody was in the mall. I was like, please just get me out of here and get me home because this is too much. Like, I get anxiety now. Like, I've never had that before, but now when people be around me, be so many people, I feel like, oh, I gotta go. I can't, and I be like, get away from me. Don't breathe on me. Don't breathe by me. It's a mess. Like, I can't believe they're really out. Like, there's nothing going on at all. What do you guys have planned for Memorial Day? Still in the house?
I'm trying to figure out how to barbecue. We'll see.
Thank God for my neighbor, because she just came by about 15 minutes ago and said that she's going to put meat on the grill, and if I want to go to the store in the morning, then I can. I said, oh,
boom.
Thank you, because I'm not, maybe if it's not a gas grill, just like an oven or stove, I can just throw it on there. I can't do it. But I think we got to talk to the boss lady, because I think Carmen know how to cook on the grill too, but we got to figure it out. I've never.
My family's from the South, so that's like a stamp. Well, I mean, y'all are in the South, but mine are from Houston, and so it's like a stamp of approval. Like, if you don't know how to barbecue by the age of like 16, you already gonna be out the family. So I have to. I love barbecue, and I can't wait to barbecue. We'll figure it out. I got a cute little one too. We'll figure it out.
I can't wait to see that. You need to film that.
Right. I gotta figure it out. It's just where. That's the problem.
Sky, what's going on in the city or around the world? What's hot topics we got going on this week?
I got some hot topics. Now, I don't know if you ladies were able to catch, but tonight they did the tribute to Andre Harrell, Mr. Champagne and Bubbles. Did you guys catch that? Yeah, it was on BET. Oh man, it was so beautiful. They ran it, no commercials. It was an hour long. Everyone from Mariah Carey, Chris Rock, Russell Simmons, Lee Daniels. Naomi Campbell was on there, and I gotta tell you, her, I don't want to say speech, but her memories of Andre. She did exceptionally well in keeping it all together, because I know on my end, I just felt like I wanted to cry, because this man was so well loved. he had such, looks like, I've never met him, but just such encouraging words and just always telling people, you know what, yeah, you can do this. He told Tyrese that he was going to win an Oscar for a role that he was about to embark on. I mean, just, having people really, truly believing in themselves because he believed in them so much. And I mean, and, he was just such a pioneer in the music world. They had his son, Gianni, on there, who looks just like his daddy. Oh,
that is his twin. I was on his page the other day. I saw that he is his twin.
But yeah, very nice young man. He held it together. I mean, but yeah, that was a daddy's boy. Gosh, he loved him so much. But
did they ever reveal how he died or what he died of?
I think he had issues with his heart for a little while. I feel like I think like maybe his ex-wife or somebody had made mention of that. I feel like I was scrolling and I saw that. But man, Robin Thicke came on there. He sang a song. Well, no, he sang a song. The song that he sang in front of Andre way back when, which was Jodeci. Oh my gosh, come and talk to me. Why are you shaking your head, Mary?
I have issues with Robin Thicke. He was doing too much to me. Yes. Yep. I said it. I said what I said. Yes.
You don't like it?
He be doing too much. I know he on that family show, the Fox Family Show. What is it? Masked Singer? I see him on there. He cool, but he ain't my cup of tea.
Yeah, he's looking more and more like his daddy. But yeah, he
really is.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa,
weird.
Yeah, it's really scary. Looking real Alan Thickish. Then, oh gosh, and the show closed with a song that Babyface wrote about Andre. It was so beautiful. I mean, it really was, an hour. And I really felt like it probably could have been longer, the way that these people were speaking about him. Kimora Lee Simmons was on there.
Yeah, I'm surprised it was just an hour, because if you think about Andre Harrell and you think about he was the founder of Uptown Records.
Yeah.
You think about it's home of Mary J. Blige, Jodeci, Heavy D. He's the reason why we know who P. Diddy is, and
right.
He's the reason why P. Diddy even got his start in the music industry. So like, I'm like 60 minutes, like, nah, we can do this for 2-3 hours easily.
Right.
I'll Be Sure was on there.
That's what, like, everybody. He helped everybody. So I gotta, is that on demand? I need to make sure I catch that.
Me too. It's probably gonna come on again. BET will play something 100 times. Mm-hmm. So we probably catch
commercials the second time though. BET with these commercials.
Right, we probably gonna get commercials. We gotta pay the bills.
Right,
we need commercials.
So rolling on. So I want to talk about some of the new stuff that's going to be on Netflix. Actually, one in particular that I think you ladies will enjoy. It's a movie called Lovebirds. Have you heard about it? It's with Issa Rae and a gentleman by the name of Kumail Nanjiani.
Oh, weren't they in a movie before together?
That I don't know. You know what?
They were in that comedy.
Yes. So this is a romantic comedy.
Okay.
So it was supposed to be released in theaters in April, but it never made it. Obviously, for obvious reasons. So it was supposed to be distributed by Paramount Pictures. Now it's distributed by Netflix. So now this is one that you can check out on Netflix. So, but yes, Merritt, it's a romance comedy with some crime and mystery. The two, happen to just be driving around one day, lovey-dovey, blah, blah, blah. And then
sound like Point and Slim to me. If it ain't about drugs, money, guns, bitches, and hoes,
oh my gosh!
I love a rom-com.
Y'all know I like murder, horror, guns, drugs.
There is murder. So there is murder involved. So they are kind of, a witness, participant to a murder mystery. So that's where it gets kind of interesting, but also funny. But so you can check that out on Netflix. So that is running now.
I'm with it.
And now, did you guys catch the Verzuz battle? yesterday with Beanie Man and Bounty Killer?
It was fire.
Well, no,
But I didn't watch it.
Okay, first off, will I say it's an actual battle? Not
it
really.
wasn't.
It was
Yeah.
more of a performance, and it's hilarious. Beanie Man is quite the entertainer. I'm sure you've probably seen some of the memes. Like, he's got a little belly. His shirt was kind of extra tight. But the whole time, so once Bounty Killer would like do a show, would perform a song, and then here comes Beanie talking about seriously. He sounded literally like seriously.
Well, personally, I don't really like a long period of time of reggae. Like, give me a set, like for a couple of minutes, and then one or two songs in the club. But when they go reggae and keep going, I can't take it. I can't.
I'm gonna tell you, 24 minutes in, cops showed up, and it was so funny. So I quote, Beanie Man turns to the right where the cops are. Can we not do this right now? It's hilarious. And then he said, do you want to be that guy?
Good evening, officer. People, the police are here. There are 500,000 people watching us right now all over the world. Do you want to be that guy? People, the police are gone.
I was like, you know what? That ended it for me.
So was it too many people or something?
I don't know. They never really addressed it, but where were they? They were both together. They weren't, like Zooming or anything like that. So it wasn't a battle. They were in the same space together. So I don't know. It was, all I have to say is it was just quite interesting. Now, coming up, you guys know tomorrow. Now this one's going to be interesting too, because I really want to see how this is going to pan out.
Mm-hmm.
Some bullshit. Because I already know what you're talking about.
I don't know yet. I'm ready.
Okay, so it's another versus battle. It's 112 versus Jagged Edge. But so in 112, there's 4 people, and I just found out. I thought it was gonna be all 4. I really did. I just found out that it's only 2 of them, Mike and Slim, going to be battling Jagged Edge. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be all 4 of Jagged Edge.
Well, that's my question with these verses, because I feel like it keeps changing, right? So like, remember when we was watching Uncle Teddy and Uncle Babyface, aka Kenneth, and they were just playing their songs, and then that was like, that was a verses. They were both in their studio, they were playing this song, they were playing this song. Somehow this has morphed into like, let's do a whole concert and do a whole performance versus. And I'm like, I mean, Luda and Nelly didn't do that. We all know Nelly has some challenges.
That was a whack one.
Oh
Come
my God.
on. I turned that off too.
Come on now.
Songs we never heard of before. Then you don't have the internet, baby. It was bad for him. So
now I did like Jill Scott and
Erica Badu.
Yes,
that wasn't a battle though. That was more of like girlfriend time. I felt like
it was needed at the time they did.
Yeah, it was just like, so refreshing.
Like, girl, what you doing,
from
girl?
my hair
that was a hot
follicles
song.
to my toenails. They had me feeling like the breeze, easy and free and lovely and
easy like a Sunday morning.
Yes, I love that.
Oh, I love that. Okay, but wait, I'm sorry. Okay, so Sky, you're saying that
112
only half of 112 will be there?
So that would be what? Well, what is that? What's my math?
What's 112 divided by 2?
Well, let's see. 100 is 50, and half of 12.
56.
So that's 56.
So it's gonna be Jagged Edge and 56 tomorrow.
Aw.
I'm gonna put that in the comments. Y'all be looking for that comment. I'm like, nigga, this ain't 112, this 56. Watch. They're gonna be like, who the fuck is that? Like, and what is she talking about? Half of 112 is 56. So where the rest of it?
That's great. That is what it is. It's 56, though. You ain't never lied.
So that's all
Jagged Edge is gonna be there.
Yeah. Do you think all of Jagged Edge is gonna be there though?
I don't know. Cal is known to be missing in action. That's my brother, and I love him to death. But sometimes he be gone. So
baby.
I don't know, but you know, Wingo is definitely gonna be there because I saw his commercial, and Brandon and Brian, they always tend to show up,
Yeah.
you know. So, but we just gonna be looking for Kyle, that little, you know, where you at, Kyle? So,
And how do you
hopefully,
do that, like upholding quarantine? Like, how you have 4 people in your house? Like, how they gonna do that on a screen with 4? Because you know it's IG Live. You can only have 2 screens. So, what they gonna do? They gonna like share the phone? Like, how we like what they? How they gonna do
I don't
that?
know. They might have it set up so they
We gonna
can.
find out.
Yeah, I guess
We'll
we'll
see.
find out.
But I'm
So
gonna be tuned in.
it's
turn
tomorrow
up.
at 8 o'clock. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. So
I'm gonna have my barbecue watching.
yeah,
That's right. I had barbecue today. Whew.
but
I'm
that
waiting
is
for Jets comment. 56. I
that
can't
is
wait.
it. That's it for my hot topics. So
wait.
Ooh, hot topics going on. What's going on around the world, Mary? That's just locally. What's going on around the world?
Girl.
What you not
Okay.
heard, sis?
So remember last time I spoke, right? I was talking about how China basically, to ensure that they didn't have a boomerang issue with coronavirus, that they put 108 million people into quarantine. Girl, now according to ABC World News, Hong Kong had protesters. The police were firing off tear gas at the protesters because the protesters were really protesting these really tough national security legislations for people not to be able to leave their homes. And so that's happening in China, but there's starting to be kind of a world wave going on because here in our country, in Florida and Texas and some other states, people are also starting to protest against these stringent stay-at-home laws, right? And these stay-at-home orders. So my question to y'all, what are your thoughts about protesting against stay-at-home orders, knowing that it is to ensure the safety of all? Do y'all think that people should be protesting social distancing? Do you think it's up to people to just say, you know what, I can risk it? Or do you think that there should be stringent laws about that?
well, I think it's natural for people to want to rebel. So that I believe is what we're seeing. People don't like to be told, well, you're going to need to do this, especially, hey, you know, I'm in the land of free. You are infringing now on my rights. And I think that's where people are coming from. And you know, yeah, this is a tough one because people aren't going to listen. I don't have to wear a mask. This is a free country. If I want to go out here with nothing on, I can do that. And I think that is what we're seeing. But at that same time, people aren't being smart about it, that, you know, this COVID is very real. Very, very, very real. People I know who have had it, they've recovered. You know, we've all known someone who has it.
Yep, my aunt just came home last week. She was on a ventilator for almost a month.
Oh, good.
And she just came home last week, thank God. But yeah, it's really real. But at the same time, it's half a dozen in one hand, 6 eggs in the other. It's pretty much the same because the more research that I do, the fact that we're staying in the house and we're not getting any vitamin D, sun, or by going outside, that's weakening our immune system. We're wearing these masks and we're breathing out and the carbon dioxide back into our bodies. So that's weakening our immune system. So if we're staying in the house and we're breathing in these masks, it's weakening everybody's immune system. So if you get something as much as the common cold, well, as small as the common cold, that can kill you off as well because your immune system is shutting down because we're in the house so much. Now, if you go out, my thing is, if you go in a grocery store, you know, it's going to be a lot of people around you. You don't know what they have. Mask is cool. But I feel like if you're just in the car, if you're just going for a ride or a walk in the park, I don't think you should have to wear a mask because that's what our bodies are for. Our immune system fights off, you know, the diseases that we come in contact with. So if we weakening ourselves staying in this house like this, I can understand on one hand why they want to protest if they feel that way. On the second hand, we have to stay safe though. Like if we're outside and a whole bunch of people are sick, then they could be asymptomatic. They could be carrying it and don't even know that they're carrying it. So that's the thing that I have the issue with. You can have no symptoms and then just passing it around to everybody. And that's the scary part. So you really don't know what to believe. don't know what to do. So it's just like I just stay in the house unless they make me come outside. Other than that, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not.
Yeah, I feel like for this, it's rather be safe than sorry. And you know, Sky, to your point, I feel like it's very close to home. We know people who have either had it and recovered. I unfortunately know somebody who has not. And I have a really good friend of mine. Well, not anymore, but we used to be close at one point. She lost her mother, her aunt, and her grandmother all within weeks from each other from COVID. So
that happened to my teacher.
Yeah,
my teacher
it's not.
lost her aunt. The aunt passed, the son and the daughter passed, and then my cousin, he passed a couple of weeks ago from it. And then one of my close friends, he was coughing so bad in the ambulance because he was on the way to the hospital, coughing so bad from that he went into cardiac arrest, so he passed too. So it's like it's right there in
That's
our
what
face.
I'm saying. So it's just like, y'all, we need to be rather be safe than sorry. I think the other piece, and then we'll move on to the next one too, but I do feel like the other piece, especially in America, is I feel like we're just really selfish sometimes, and we just care about like, well, my life is being inconvenienced, so I shouldn't have to do this, and y'all should accommodate to what I want to do. It's sad. It's not about you. It is not about you. People are literally dying. It is not about you. Get over it. Stay home.
All this, we're in this together.
Yeah, don't get me.
No, a lot of y'all outside playing.
Hello.
Right.
Barbecuing outside. Y'all don't stop. Okay, I have another one. This one is good. I got to get my notes for this one because I got to make sure I get all these right. This is crazy. Okay. So CNN rules, a court rules that a grandmother must delete Facebook photos that were posted on her profile. And so in a Dutch court, a woman was ordered to remove photos of her grandchildren from Facebook. The daughter, the child's mother, asked grandma to take the photos down several times. Grandma was like, nah, get out of here. I don't care. I'm gonna keep these pictures of my grandbabies. Okay. So in Dutch, there's a general data protection regulation legislation. And so grandmother basically is violating this legislation because she didn't have the permission to post these pictures. And so the court has declared she has to take those photos down. If grandma does not take these photos down, she will have to pay a penalty of €50 per day for a max of €1,000. Now, the daughter, when she went to court, wanted her own mother to pay €250 a day if the photos remain.
What's on the pictures, girl?
So, I mean, I don't think it was lewd. I mean, it's a grandbaby. I think she just wanted to post it. So my question is, did the daughter take it a little too far, sending her mama and going to court with her mom, or is she within her right? If she don't want pictures of her baby up on the web, then and grandma wasn't respecting it. Well, what are your thoughts? We all moms here. What you think?
Oh, golly. So she asked her mom to take it down. The mom was like, nah, dog.
She asked her mom several times. Mom was like, yeah, I'll get to it.
Oh my God, that is so crazy.
You agree with the mom, or
that's her child. That's her child.
Yeah.
So you agree with mom?
I agree with the mom. Because at the end of the day, if you don't want your child pictures up, that's your child. At the end of the day, if you want to post me, I'm your child, so that's fine. You're the mom. So if you want to post me, cool. But if I ask you not to post my baby, don't post my baby, because you don't know what that mama got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
did she take it too far, taking it to court?
Yeah, I would have just figured out my mama's password and hacked the shit. Find somebody to hack her and take them down, but I wouldn't have took it.
She must have been frustrated. I guess her mom was like, I don't want to do it. So
I want to see the pictures. Like, what?
Right? They deleted it, baby. We can't see those. Mama made sure of that.
So do you think
that's it for what's going on in the world for me.
She'll win? Do you think she'll
win? She won.
She won.
Mom won.
Yeah,
Mom
she said she
won.
had to take them down. Take
The
them
court
down,
said,
Granny.
take them down. Take them down, Granny. They done. And if Granny doesn't, she got to pay €50 every day, up to $1,000. Now, if Granny is petty as her daughter is, Granny just gonna pay €1,000 penalty and just say, I'm still keeping the pictures.
Here, I'm gonna keep my pictures up. Hey, little peasant, take the money.
Here.
Hey, little bitch.
And I made you, girl, please. I'm gonna keep these pictures. I'm telling you, Granny might be petty. We'll see.
Wow. Yeah, that's an interesting story.
That's what's going on in the world for me.
Whew, that's a lot going on, honey child. And if y'all want to tune in and turn up anytime, make sure y'all log on to www.InStyleAtlanta.com or follow us on Instagram @InStyleAtlanta. And make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel because I'm popping. And y'all check out the other girl, the little thing, Nina. We got problems.
Oh, Lord. Not here.
That mouth she got, but y'all know, I don't take too well all that talking, but you know, y'all got to go ahead and subscribe and see what's going on the show, to see what's going on between me and Nina and me and Shayla. Like, everybody always got beef with the kid, but you know, I love everybody, but this is the original right here, and y'all love me, and that's all that matters.
I'm about to say, I don't have beef with the kid.
We're gonna have to do corporate prayer, man.
Okay. It's
you
all
need to pray
love.
for them
Yeah.
hoes. Pray for them hoes.
Okay,
Y'all
it's all
subscribe,
love
and y'all
here.
can see what's going on. YouTube, InStyle Atlanta. Subscribe to that channel, y'all, and make sure y'all tune in and turn up, because baby, I don't.
She with it, clearly.
Yeah.
With all the shit.